Check out the new albums I picked up yesterday. Come on in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping a great morning this morning. It is Saturday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Ooh, that's good. New cup of coffee. Yes, come here to check out my new albums that I picked up. New used albums that I picked up. Picked up 5. One I know of the band. I have 6 of the. This would be the 6th album that I have by the band. The other ones, a couple I've heard of, but I've never had anything from them, and a couple I've never ever heard of, but I'm so happy to find them. They're all in great shape. But as I was coming out of the store, got caught in a downpour. It just came down in buckets for 30 seconds, and I was drenched. Just drenched. You can see the black clouds just rolling through. Hopefully today's not the same. It looks kind of dreary and gloomy out there right now, but it's still early in the morning, so let's hope the sun comes out. It always happens on my day off that it gets gloomy and rainy and everything else. And then when I work, it's beautiful. You know, it just works out that way. But anyway, I'm going to share with you these 5 albums that I picked up. Really happy that I found them. And we're going to start off with this one. This is Utopia, Swing to the Right. This would be the 6th album I own by Utopia. Great progressive rock band led by Todd Rundgren. This is their 6th album. Sorry, not their 6th album. What album is this one? Yeah, the 6th studio album. Wow, that just works out. It is the 6th album. It's on the Bearsville label. It's got a theme to it going against the corporate bigwigs, political backstabbing, how despicable the music industry is at that time anyway. There's not much progressive rock on this one, unlike their previous albums. Really, the only progressive track is the title track, Swing to the Right. The album cover itself is a parody on the Beatles when they had their records burnt after John Lennon had that more popular than Jesus remark that he said. And this is the Savannah News Morning News showing the burning of the album. What the band did, what Utopia did, is they put this album in place of it. But yeah, this was the original one was the Beatles Meet the Beatles album. The debut album is the one that they're actually burning on this one. It's pretty cool. There's the back cover. So yeah, it's cool of them to do that. It's a shame that people go to that extreme, but that was the times. It was just the times. But a great album. You got Todd Rundgren on vocals, guitar, Roger Powell on keyboard, synthesizer, trumpet, and vocals, Kasim Sultan on bass, keyboards, and vocals, John Willie Wilcox on drums. Again, I've only heard a couple of tracks off of this one, but what I've heard so far is pretty good. So happy to have this one in my collection. This next one is new to me. This is Spies. This is American rock band formed in New York, 1981, by a couple of members of Foreigner, Al Greenwood and Ed Gagliardi. They were the keyboards and bassists for Foreigner. This was the Spies started in 1982. This is only one of 2 albums that they put out. I haven't heard the other one. I've never seen this one. So the other one is Behind Enemy Lines. But they had a big dispute with the label, contract dispute. They just got disillusioned and broke up the band. But I really, really like this one. It's too bad that they ended it the way they did. John Blanco on vocals, John DiGaudio on guitars, Al Greenone on keyboards, Ed Gagliardi on bass, and Bill Mine on drums. Just great rock and power pop on this one for sure. Spies. Happy to find that. It's on the, what label it's on? EMI label. There's the band there. It's in beautiful shape as well. Beautiful shape. The next one is good as well. This is Diesel. Watts in the Tank. I love that cover. And again, beautiful shape. This was on the RCA label. Diesel is a Dutch band formed in 1980 from the Netherlands. This is, sorry, the band itself, when were they? I don't know when they were released. This album was released in 1980. And then in 1981 in the States. Kind of a Dutch power pop group. Big hit, Sausalito Summer Nights on this one. I really like that song. If you compare Diesel, you're going to compare them to maybe some Tom Petty, some Steve Miller, somewhere in that area. They became pretty big after that hit. You got Rob Bunderink on guitars and lead vocals, Mark Boone on guitars and lead vocals, Frank Papandrich on backing vocals and bass, and Pim Koopman on drums, keyboards, and backing vocals. Again, on the RCA label. There's the band there. This cover is in beautiful shape. Sausalito Summer Nights, Going Back to China, Alibi, My Kind of Woman, All Because of You, Down in the Silver Mine, Good Morning Day, Ready for Love, The Harness, Remember the Romans, and Backbite. Great band. Great band. The Dutch artists are awesome, for sure. Happy to find that one. Especially this one as well. I found some great rockin' albums, I think. This is Point Blank. And this is the Hard Way. American rock band from Irving, Texas. In the States, of course. 1974 they formed. Recorded 6 albums between 74 and 82. Kind of AOR. They got a big hit, Nicole. And then unfortunately they broke up in 1983. You got some southern rock, you got some boogie stuff, you got some hard rock, mainstream AOR. This is their 4th album, Point Blank. Combination of Deep Purple, Bad Company, Zeppelin, BTO. They do a fantastic a live version of Highway Star on this one by Deep Purple. Man, it's so close to the original. It's on the RCA label. This is the original inner sleeve. There's the back cover. Yeah, Kim Davis on guitars and vocals. Carl Burke on keyboards and vocals. John O'Daniel on lead vocals. Rusty Burns on guitars, lead vocals. And Buzzy Gruen on drums. Why do drummers always have weird names? And Wild Bill Randolph on bass and vocals. Turning Back, The Hard Way, On the Run, Highway Star, which is just fantastic. That's side 1. Side 2 is Rock and Roll Soldier, Guessing Game, Wrong to Cry, and Thank You Mama. Great rockin' album by Point Blank. I found some, as I said, some good ones. And finally, this is definitely a different album for me, but at the same time, I really like it. This is Paramore, and the album This Is Why. Formed in Franklin, Tennessee in 2004. You've got lead vocalist Hayley Williams. I think that's her with the smudged face. I'm not sure which is which here. Lead guitarist Taylor York and drummer Zach Farrell. You got some pop punk going on, alternative rock, power pop, new wave on this one. They've had 6 studio albums out. This is their latest. I'm going to definitely find more. This one happens to be on clear vinyl. But it's really, really good. Really, really good. They've had 4 singles off of this one. This Is Why, The News, Say Comme Ça, and Running Out of Time. This album itself won Best Rock Album at the Grammy Awards and Best Alternative Music Performance as well. So no slouch of a band. You've got Hayley Williams on vocals, percussion, piano, recordings, all tracks, backing vocals. Taylor York on guitars, keyboards, programming, vibraphone, glockenspiel, and backing vocals. And Zach Farrell on drums, percussion, keyboards, vibraphone, glockenspiel, and backing vocals as well. Plus a bunch of studio artists on this one. This Is Why, The News, Running Out of Time. Say Comme Ça. I probably butchered that one. Big Man, Little Dignity. Your First, Figure 8, Liar, Crave, and Thick Skull. Really, really happy to find this one. I'm on a search to find their other albums. So if this is any indication of their other albums, I'm really gonna like the band for sure. Paramore. So there you have it, guys. There's some great vinyl finds from yesterday. They didn't get wet. I did. I got soaked. Anyway, have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.